Welcome to the training. I am so excited for this masterclass today. This is all about how to recession-proof your business. So if you don't know me, I am Heather, and I am a seven-figure mentor helping coaches grow to multiple six figures with high-ticket sales and organic social media marketing. So my specialty is really high-ticket sales. I am an expert at that. I have helped hundreds of women start and grow their online coaching businesses for more freedom, and I absolutely love it. So some background on me: I live in Utah with my husband, and we have two little boys. I was an ICU nurse for 8 years. I was in a network marketing company for about 5 years, health and wellness, and I was one of the top leaders. I helped hundreds of people get healthy, but I really wanted to have my own business because being a part of a company, we don't actually own the business, someone else does. So I wanted to own my own business, be able to create offers and programs the way that I wanted to, be able to set my own pricing, and be able to earn 100% commission instead of a small percentage of commission like you do as partnered with a company. So really excited to finally have started my own business at the end of January 2020. I was very successful from the beginning. 15,000 in sales in the first month, and it's just gone up from there. I'm now averaging like 50 to 100K months, and I love what I do. I work with the most amazing women ever. Most of my clients are nurses because that's my background. Nurses love me because I'm a nurse, and so that's who most of my clients are. I've also worked with yoga instructors, massage therapists, all different types of coaches, financial coaches, business coaches. So you name it, like whatever type of business you want to do online, I can help you grow it and get insane results. So that's a little bit about me. The reason that I started in online coaching is I wanted more freedom, more fulfillment, and more family time. So I wanted more freedom so I didn't have to work at the hospital and live on someone else's schedule. I wanted to be able to have more fulfillment. I was not feel fulfilled in the work I was doing as a nurse. I knew that I had so much more potential and there was so much more that I was supposed to be doing. But I didn't exactly know what that was until I found coaching and I started doing it. And family time. So I hated being away from my kids on nights, holidays, weekends. It like tore my heart apart having to miss out on memories with them. I really wanted to create something that allowed me more freedom to be with my family, my children. Just give me that feeling of like that purpose. I've never felt so much purpose in my life until I've had my own business, and it's just incredible how it's absolutely changed our lives. It's been such a blessing, and we're just so grateful. I mean, it's affected our entire family, our entire lives so profoundly. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Coaching is the best. I love it. So if you're not familiar with my client results, really the best place to see those are in my Instagram and Facebook stories. So check the stories out. That's also where I talk about like sales, upcoming offers, and that's really where I go into detail about what I have going on. So if you're interested in like what's going on, what's happening next, that's the best place to find all the information. And you can also see like behind the scenes of my life. So it's pretty cool. Stories are amazing. So excited to see you there. My clients, I've had several clients get to 100K in their business in their first year. One got to 100K in 8 months. And these are like businesses built from scratch. So they had no audience before. They were working as nurses. And we built their business to six figures in 8 months, 12 months. And I mean, it's incredible what is available for us with high ticket coaching. So today I'm going to talk about the recession. As you know, we are dealing right now with a lot of inflation. Prices at the grocery store are higher than ever. We're dealing with crazy things going on with the stock market and real estate. So these are all things to consider as part of being in business and being an entrepreneur. But I'm going to tell you like the truth behind it all so that you can see the facts. We can either choose to be scared or we can choose to rise, truly. We can either allow our minds to go to the place of, oh crap, who's going to buy my offer? Who's going to pay me, who's going to pay to hire me to be their coach. We can have that mindset, but that doesn't even serve us. So why not have the mindset of there's always people willing to pay. There's always people who will want to work with me, regardless of what the economy is doing. And that's the truth. There are always people going to be willing to pay. There's always going to be money circulating, always. So here's the cool thing about online coaching. The beauty of it really is that our income potential is not limited by the economy. Our income potential is not capped, ever. So we get to make as much money as we want. We get to give ourselves a raise at any time we want. I mean, it's incredible. It's magic. It's really magic. So back in March 2020, when people were freaking out about the economy, because that's right when the pandemic hit, I was making more money than ever. So I started my business at the end of January, and February was a 15K in sales month, and then all of a sudden the pandemic hit. And at first, when that very first happened, I'm like, oh boy, what does this mean for my business? But I quickly realized people were signing left and right, regardless of the economy. So that's the beauty and the safety of having an online coaching business, is you're going to be able to continue providing yourself and your family income, regardless of what's happening in the economy. Like when we have our own online coaching business, we get to create our reality. We get to create our economy. And people are always going to be willing to pay us. So this is super important to remember and understand. So I want you to understand that if you don't have an online coaching business, you are missing out big time. You are literally missing out on hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars by being too scared to start or thinking that you can't afford to start. You truly cannot not afford to start a coaching business. You're missing out on so much money, so much income, so much fulfillment, so much purpose. You're missing out on being able to change people's lives. You are missing the ball big time if you are not actively growing your coaching business online. And when I say coaching business, this can be anything. This can be mindset. This can be life coaching. This can be financial coaching. This can be burnout coaching. This can be spiritual coaching, relationship coaching. There's so many different avenues of coaching that you can do. There should be no reason why you're not building your own business and accepting clients and earning money from home with what we have today. You can make money with your phone. We can all make money with our phone, with our computer, and it blows my mind that this is even a possibility. I wouldn't have even believed this was true 10 years ago. When 10 years ago, working as a nurse, I would have never believed that I could make money from my house and from my phone. And now here we are. So if you are not on this, if you're not 100% all in with your coaching business and taking advantage of this opportunity, you are missing out big time. And you are going to regret it. That's why I started. I did not want to regret not getting into it, because I saw the success that other people were having. I'm like, how do I do this? How do I figure it out? Because if they can do it, I can do it too. So let me figure this out. So I hope that you come to it with that perspective of, how can I do this? I see that they're doing this and they're very successful. How can I do it too? Let's make it happen, right? So having that perspective and that mindset will change everything for you. So having an online coaching business, we're truly creating magic. We create our offers and people buy our stuff. It's as simple as that. Anytime you want to create more income, create a new offer, sell it to the people. It's as simple as that. Get on more calls, even if you only have one program, that's totally cool. I got to $1 million with one program. So you don't need to have a plethora of programs. You don't even need a product suite to get to $1 million. You only need one awesome kick-ass signature program to get to $1 million. So we create the magic. We create the ability to grow income even when the economy sucks. So this is magic. Why would you not want to be a part of this if you're not? Once you have this magic, you can control the customer flow and the cash flow. So recessions affect businesses who cannot control the customer or the cash flow. So if you have a brick and mortar business and you have no idea how many clients are going to come in this month, or how much money you're going to make from month to month in a slow economy. It's totally different with online coaching because we can reach out to more people, we can create better content, we can launch a new thing or launch again. There's so many ways that we can have more people come into our world so that we can make more money. We are in charge of our cash flow, 100%. And once you realize that in your coaching business, everything will change. When you can take 100% radical responsibility for your business and your life, that's when everything changes. I do not wait for people to hand me anything. I go out and create it. Like, that's what I've done from day one in my own business. Like, I realize I have to make this work. I have to be all in. Let's go. Let's do this, right? No one's going to be handing me anything on a silver platter. It's up to me to make it happen and to get the results. It's not up to my coaches. It's not up to my mentors. It's not up to like anybody on my team to do it for me. It's my responsibility. So once you can get to that place of radical responsibility where you are leading yourself, that's when the magic happens, 100%. So we have so many opportunities to grow our income during a recession. When we play in this realm of possibility and abundance, everything is possible for us. Everything is available for us. So when you focus on, abundance, purpose, potential, there's no limit to what you can receive and create. It is incredible. You create your own economy and your own reality. So here are 5 strategies to help you build a recession-proof business so that you can continue creating generational wealth even during a slow economy, during the recession. So the number one thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is high-ticket online coaching. High-ticket coaching is the number one easiest way, simplest way, most lucrative way to bring in a ton of money for you and your family. I see a lot of coaches on the internet right now who start out with these little tiny micro offers, these little tiny paid master classes, and I'm like, no. All you have to do is put together a signature program and sell it over and over again, and you'll be surprised at how quickly you get to a full-time income with a high-ticket program. It is so much easier to sign 3 clients and basically replace your income than to sign up 100 people in a little tiny low offer thing. So this is why I preach high ticket every day. This is why I am the queen of high ticket sales. This is my specialty. This is what I've done. One program got me to $1 million in just over 2 years. You don't need to have 10 programs. You don't need to have a program every single month to get to $1 million. You only need to have one really awesome signature program that includes everything that you love, and not everything, but most of the things that you love, that will sell well, that people are going to pay money for. And then you just market the crap out of it and you get as many people to sign up for it as possible. That's how it works. So high ticket coaching is the easiest way to make a ton of money. My first month was at 15K. Now I'm at the 50 to 100K months. And my income is coming mostly from my one signature program. I just barely started micro programs last month. So actually this month was my first one of the year. I did a couple last year at the beginning of the year. But the majority of my income has come from one program only. So don't feel like you have to have a huge product suite of a million different offers for people. So package your expertise into the signature program. So this is my High Ticket Academy. My High Ticket Academy is my signature program where I help coaches build their business from the ground up. So typically they're like brand new to social media, or they're just getting started, they haven't signed clients, or they've signed a few, but they're not getting the results that they want. This is High Ticket Academy. We work on how to create a signature program and sell it at a high ticket price to help you get income in very quickly. I also have the Elite Mastermind. So this is where graduates of the academy come to. This is also a place for established coaches who have paying clients. And it's just a place that feels like home. It's a place where we talk back and forth. We have calls and we just talk about all the goals, the struggles, everything. Just having that support changes everything. I'm in a mastermind right now, and it's life-changing to just be surrounded by other women with the same goals, other women who are on the same journey. Just being able to share in their experience, you learn so much. So that's that. Number two strategy to keep building wealth during a recession is mindset. You choose whether you allow a slow economy to affect your business or not. So it is your choice whether you allow like the recession to freak you out, to get scared, to wonder who's going to pay for you. All these people can't afford me. They're not going to pay for me. So I'm just going to keep working at my job and keep taking overtime shifts because nobody's going to pay for my coaching. That is a mindset thing, 100%. So we are in control of our mindset. We get to choose that people are going to buy from us. We get to choose that there are always going to be people willing to pay for our services. That is a choice and a decision. So make the decision, make the choice, and understand that it's absolutely possible. It's the confidence. So don't freeze. Don't sit there and think, oh, nobody's going to buy. The economy sucks. Here goes my coaching business. It's going to tank now. No. Take radical responsibility for your life. Lead yourself and understand that people always have money. There's always people out there who want what you have. When you solve a problem, when you have a powerful coaching practice and you're showing up consistently, people are going to pay 100%. If you believe it's possible to continue to grow during a recession, if you believe it's possible for you to make 10K, 20K, 50K, 100K months, then it will be possible for you. If you don't believe it's possible for you, it's not going to happen, period. So you get to decide. You get to decide your level of success. Number 3 is prepare for the future. So just make sure that you are set, like you have financial reserves. I made a post yesterday about how I have been sick on and off for the last 3 weeks. And I'm so over it. So ready to feel better. But I talked about how important it is to have recurring income coming in all the time. So even when you're sick and you have to take 3 weeks off, and you're not making as many sales because you're so sick and you can't hardly work on your business, you are still getting paid. You are still getting paid. You're getting payment notifications. You're getting money in your bank account from clients that you've signed that you already have. Recurring income. They're on payment plans. This is so important. Not only that, but it's so important to really watch our money and make sure that we have financial reserves. So if there's in case of sickness or whatever, you are able to work less and it doesn't stress you out, doesn't bother you because you have the reserves in your account to help you. You'll be fine. You're set and everything's fine. So have at least 6 months of savings in your accounts that's liquid. That's really important. Look at your expenses, really create a budget. See where you're spending frivolously. How can you take a few things out so you can really afford the things that you want in life? Like if there's a certain program or coach that you really want to hire, but you just can't afford it, like now's the time to take a look at the frivolous spending and see how you can cut things out or do things differently so that you can save up to work with the mentor of your dreams. I waited like a year and a half before I fully dove in with my mentor of my dreams. I had done her little programs. I had done an intensive with her, and it was literally changing my life. But I kept like making these things up in my mind of why I couldn't, pay $40K to be in her mastermind. And I'm so grateful I did because it's absolutely changing my life. And high-level, long-term mentorship will change your life and your business. This is like a non-negotiable when you're in it for the long haul. When you're in a business to replace your income, to just sustain your family, you're the breadwinner of your family. You've got to treat your business like a business. You've got to show up like a CEO and invest in your business. You're not going to get to 100K months on your own. So, or whatever your goal is, 10K, 50K. There's no way that I could have even gotten, that first month, 15K, I couldn't have gotten there without a mentor. I didn't even know how to start my own business. Moving from a network marketing company into high ticket, I had no idea what I needed to do or what I needed to have in place in order to do that. That's why I hired a mentor to help me. So at every level of your business and every up level that you have, so important to be able to continue to stay activated and continue to, have that leadership, that mentorship, that support at every new level. So also really important to just prepare your content ahead of time. I prepare my content a week in advance, and it just saves my energy throughout the week. And this is what I teach my clients. It just saves so much overwhelm. Making sure that you're really clear on your vision and your goals. Like, where do you want to go? What do you want to make happen in your life? If you don't have clarity, then how are you going to get there? If you don't know where you want to go, how are you going to get there? So take time to figure out where you're going, what you want for your life, because we truly get to create our own reality. So keep your vision alive by staying in that long-term mentorship, treating your business like a business, and get your finances in order. So I have a program coming that I am launching tomorrow that I'm so stoked about. This is Grow Your Empire. This is how to hire a team to help you make more money and save a ton of time and energy. So I'm going to be teaching you who to hire on your team, who all the different people are that you could potentially hire so that you can make an educated decision. Basically off of my 7 years of experience of doing this and all the different interviews that I've had with people, the different people that I've hired, I'll tell you what's worked best for me and and you'll be able to figure out what will work best in your own business. So really excited for Grow Your Empire. It's going to be a really powerful program. I'm so excited for that. So number 4 is start a coaching business if you haven't yet. And if you have, but you're not actively building it and you're just not even posting on social media, but you have a program, then it's time to get cracking. You're missing out. I mentioned this before. You're literally missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars. I waited 3 years before I started my high ticket business because I was in this network marketing company. I had built these incredible relationships with the most amazing women, and I was emotionally attached to it. And it was so scary, the thought of leaving that income that allowed me to leave nursing to start my very own business in high ticket coaching, something I'd never done before. That was so scary for me that I literally waited almost 3 years before I finally started my business. So if I were to calculate how much income I lost by waiting for 3 years, it's literally over $2 million. So if you haven't started your business yet, or you're not actively building it and growing it, you are missing out big time. Take this advantage, take this opportunity. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. This is the work of our lives. This is something that will change your life forever. It will give you more purpose, more fulfillment than anything you've ever done. So why not make it exciting? Why not have so much fun with it and just play the game? It is so much fun to play the game. You're missing out if you're not playing the game, I will tell you. Show up fully without knowing whether it's going to work. So a lot of people in the beginning, we don't know whether it's going to work or not, right? That's exactly how I was. I was I don't know if this is going to work, but here goes nothing. So we have to be willing to step out in faith and be bold and courageous, even when we don't know if it will work. I am doing the same thing right now in my business, and you will continue doing the same thing in your business for years to come. When you put out a new offer, when you create a new program, you don't know if it's going to work. You don't know if people are going to sign, but we do it anyway from a place of joy, from a place of love, from a place of, I'm so excited to share this with the world. I know this is going to change so many people's lives. And just sticking to our guns, keeping our blinders on, and sharing what we love with the world, regardless of whether people buy or not. So really being able to take out the attachment is everything. That's really where the magic happens. And that's the beauty of it, right? Is we don't know whether it's going to work, but that's what we do as entrepreneurs. We grow in our faith, in our courage, in our bravery. So if you haven't started a business, I would strongly recommend the High Ticket Academy. This is going to teach you how to build a business from the ground up. We also have our Elite Circle. This is a very low price point. It's only $1 to join, $55 a month after. And it is like you get access to 4 live workshops every month with, trainings on high ticket sales, course creation, organic social media marketing. So if you're at a place where you literally have no money at all, that's where I would start, is Elite Circle. But if you are at a place where you're ready to just go all in and you're ready to create a business from scratch, you want to build it from the ground up, our High Ticket Academy is perfect for you, because that's exactly what we do in there. So the number 5 thing to build generational wealth during a recession is having multiple offers. So my very first point was high ticket coaching, having one signature program. So this is really best for brand new coaches. Brand new coaches starting out, absolutely start with one program. You don't need to have a huge product suite. You don't need to be launching new things all the time. These multiple offers come when you are an established coach. So you've been a coach for, a year at least, and you've signed multiple clients, you have a consistent stream of clients, and now you're at a place where you're wanting to grow even more. This is the time to bring in multiple offers. So multiple price points, all different levels of proximity to you as the mentor, to allow more people to come into your world. So this is what I'm currently working on right now, where I am now starting to do micro programs where every month I have a new mini program that you can join. It's a 3-week live group coaching program where you come and you listen to the trainings and you learn about all different kinds of awesomeness. I've also created, multiple price points of ways to work with me. So there's, like an intensive, there's like one-on-one coaching for 1 hour. There is Voxer coaching where we can work for 2 weeks together or 1 month together. There's social media audits where I can take a look at your social media, tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and little tweaks you can make to bring in more clients with your marketing. So we have all of those. And so it's just cool and fun to kind of play with different options and different price points and different offers, in addition to your high ticket offers. So my high ticket are like the high ticket academy, the elite mastermind, and private one-on-one coaching. So those are really my high ticket. And then all of these other little offers, like the social media audits. I also have VIP days that I'm launching next week that I'm super stoked about. So many different ways to work with me, and different options at different price points and different levels of proximity. So that's that. So multiple offers. And literally I have former clients reach out to me all the time, asking me about these different things, asking me to send them the link for an intensive, for a social media audit, for Voxer coaching. So just coming to my inbox and just asking for a link for a certain offer or information on anything, that's always appropriate. I have women literally come to my inbox on almost a daily basis asking how to work with me. So it's so awesome to be able to get these messages in my DMs of women who are just ready to go. They're ready to grow. They're ready to up level. They are all in and ready to rise. So it's so awesome that they just lead themselves and they reach out and just ask me how I can help them. So it's just such a fun thing when you have built your business to this level with this level of consistency in your social media. Once you've created a personal brand, then you get to a place where people are just reaching out to you and asking how to work with you. It's the best. It's awesome. So what I have that will teach you about multiple offers, I actually have a program coming in October that I'm so excited about, and I'm going to launch it next month. And this is $1 Million Launches. So $1 Million Launches is all about how to launch and sell multiple things at one time. So I'm going to teach you all the different strategies of launching. There are multiple different ways that you can launch. And I'm also going to teach you how to create multiple offers so that you can create a product suite. So this is coming in October. This is $1 Million Launches. And so I'll tell you a little bit about kind of what I have going on right now. Now that I have gone through those 5 things, I hope that this has been so helpful for you to see how you can continue growing your wealth even during a recession. So high ticket coaching is everything. It's going to be the fastest, easiest, most simple way to bring in more income for your family. Number 2 is your mindset. So you've got to have your mindset in an awesome place in order to bring in that income and in order to continue to keep growing no matter what's going on in the world around us. Number 3 is preparing for the future. So just get your ducks in a row. Make sure that you've got your savings, you've got your finances in order, or you're actively working on ways to do that. Number 4 is start a coaching business if you haven't yet. So you're missing out on thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars if you haven't started yet, or if you're not actively growing your business. And number 5 is having multiple offers, so a product suite of different price points and ways that clients can work with you. So that's that. And so I'd love to dive in kind of some things that I have going on. So the first thing that I have going on is Grow Your Empire. So this is a 3-week live group coaching program that I am launching tomorrow. And I am so excited for this. I can't wait to share the branding. Oh my gosh. So this is what I needed a year ago. A year ago, I was making 40 to 60K cash months, but I felt like I was doing the job of 10 women. I literally felt like I was doing a million things in my business and I could not keep up. I was so overwhelmed. I loved that I was growing so fast, but I couldn't keep up and I didn't know how to build a team. So I specifically hired a coach in January to teach me how to build a team. And I'm still working with him, still learning a ton. But what I've done is I have built a team over the last 7 months. And I'm going to teach you exactly who I hired and why I hired them. I'm going to teach you, all the different options of people that you can hire in your business and why they might be a good fit so that you're able to know who might be best. Also teach you how to do that. So all the specifics on how to hire a dream team that will literally save you so many hours of time, so much energy, and allow you to make more money. This is what my team has done for me. I have a very small team. I only have 4 women helping me right now. 5. The 5th is a VA, and she only does a couple things for me, but the other 4 are amazing. And I'm going to teach you what they do for me and how you can implement that in your own business. They've literally saved me hundreds, so much time and energy. It's amazing. They're incredible. So let's see. Grow Your Empire right now is on early bird until tomorrow night. So Grow Your Empire. Let me see if I can find it. It's an early bird. It's $9.97, and tomorrow night it will be going up to $1,555. So Grow Your Empire is going to be amazing. I'm so stoked for that. The next one I have is $1 Million Launches. So $1 Million Launches is the program that's coming in October. This is where I teach you how to launch and sell multiple offers at the same time. So I'm going to teach you how to create a product suite, and I'm going to teach you how to create all different types of offers at different price points, and then I'm going to teach you how to launch. So like I said, there's multiple ways that you can launch. I'm going to teach you about the different launch methods. I'm going to teach you about how to do pre-sale pricing, early bird pricing, full pricing, when and how to do your branding, how to promote it, how to advertise, how long. So we're going to be going into specifics of how to do all these different awesome launches. So right now, where it's not coming until October, it's on pre-sale. And it is on pre-sale right now for $777. Tomorrow night, it will be going up to $1,222. So if you want to save, the best thing to do is to jump on that. So just let me know in the comments if you want a link for Grow Your Empire, $1 Million Launches, and I will put those links in the comments after the call as well. So we've got Grow Your Empire is on the early bird, and $1 Million Launches is on pre-sale. So you can get a huge discount by jumping into things early rather than waiting until I launch. So that's really exciting. Let me see what else I have. Again, $1 Million Coaches is a 3-week live group coaching program as well. and it's on pre-sale until tomorrow night at an unknown time. So I literally don't know what time my designer is going to change it, but I just told her to change it tomorrow night. So it's going to be going up in price tomorrow night. So if you want to save, jump on it. So the other things that I have going on right now, the main one is our Elite High Ticket Academy. This is my signature program, 6 months. You get life coaching, you get incredible community, incredible support, you get comprehensive curriculum, you get all my scripts, you get everything. Like, it's insane. It's an insane value for what you get. And like, we basically build your business from the ground up. This is my signature program that I've been running for the last 2.5 years. This is the one that my clients have done who have gotten insane results, like getting to 6 figures in 8 months and 12 months. So the academy is it's something that we do an application for. So comment the word academy for details on that. That also applies to newer coaches. So even if you have started coaching, but you're not getting clients that you want, you're not getting the results that you want, the academy is also for you. The next one is Mastermind. So our Elite Mastermind is only for graduates of our academy or established coaches with paying clients. So if you have paying clients, but you haven't done the academy, you're welcome to join the Elite Mastermind. If you have done the academy and you want to stay in support, or you want to come back to our home, we would love to have you with us. That's the Elite Mastermind. So there's either a 6-month or a 12-month option for that. Just comment the word Mastermind or come to my inbox with any questions about that. And then the last one is one-on-one private coaching. So I only have one spot for private coaching right now because this is so exclusive. This is the closest proximity to me. You get access to everything. You get access to all of my trainings. So you get access to all of the academy trainings. You get to be part of our Elite Mastermind as well. You also get access to all of my micro programs. So my monthly programs, you get access to the $1 Million offer, $1 Million launches. You get access to Grow Your Empire. And then I'll also be running one in December. You get access to all of that, as well as one-on-one attention from me. So we do one-on-one calls, one-on-one in the chat thread where you can ask me questions at any time, and everything is totally customized to you. So one-on-one coaching is for advanced coaches. You have to at least have been through my academy, or you have a presence on social media. You've been posting consistently, you have a business. So those are my requirements for one-on-one coaching. So if you're a brand new coach, the academy is for you. If you're an established coach, the mastermind or private coaching is for you. Private coaching is really for the woman who is all in. She's ready to rise. She is ready to make a bigger impact, bigger income. And so you can just message me and ask me about one-on-one coaching if that's what is calling to you. Let me know in the meantime any other questions you have about any of that. Also, inside of this group, inside of our Elite High Ticket Coach group, in the featured section up at the top, you will see there's a list of all the different ways that we can work together. So like I was mentioning before with the social media audits, the intensive, the Voxer coaching, ask me, just come to my inbox and ask me any questions you have about those. And all you have to do is just click the link and buy, and then we set up the time to do it. So simple as that. We don't have to get on a call and talk about it. You just click the link and buy, and then we do it. So really excited for everything that's coming. You guys, I can't even express how excited I am right now. I love this work so much. It just fills my cup. I work with the most amazing women. I love this work. With every fiber of my being, and I'm so excited to start feeling better, to start diving in more and doing more. I'm so excited that you were here today. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of our community and for supporting me, for being a part of my world, for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I love you all so much. Come to my inbox with any questions. I hope you have the best day ever. Love you so much. Take care.